right, good morning, hockey fans. Welcome to MNP Place in Kelowna. We're live between the playoff matchup between the Penticton Vees and your Kelowna Rockets. It's playoffs. This is game number 2. The Rockets came off of a 7-2 victory last night over the Kamloops Blazers out in Salmon Arms, so we're backing at it here today. So once again, we do have a new playoff promo. Predict the first goal scorer of the game. And you can win this lovely 2 compliments of BC Sportswear. You got to put it in the chat or in the comment section. I'm not sure if the chat is up and available right now. It says that it isn't. I'm not sure why. But put your predictions, or you send me an email or a text message, and we'll get it on there, as long as it's before the first goal is scored, right? So the promotion is on our YouTube channel. There was a YouTube short. So once again, that is our playoff promo. Let's take a look at the roster today. We are missing our man, Nash Riddell, who's enjoying Mexico. We got Parker Shaughnessy in the lineup today. So the starting lineup today is going to be in goal, the Walton Poitras. Starting D is going to be Cole Pendre and Parker Shaughnessy. And starting forward line is going to be Sinister, Day, and Coverley. So Coverley's moving up to play some offense today. Should be fun to watch. Once again, we got all 4 feeds set up. We got a fan cam. We got both ends of the ice, as well as the sky view. So lots of angles for you to see today. So when the fans are having a good time, you'll know. We'll get them on there. So once again, welcome to the broadcast. There's a warm-up look from the warm-up from the Rockets end of the ice. Down here is the Penticton end, and here's the sky cam. All right, just want to make sure I got all my pregame reads in here. Once again, I'll show you the standings from the year. This is our yearly standings. Kelowna Rockets finished first place, 25 points. Salmon Arm Silver Tips or Silverbacks, not sure what they're called, but they finished with 23 points. West Kelowna Warriors 17, Penticton Vees 7, Kamloops Blazers 7, and the Vernon Vipers with 3. Now they got that out of the way, we can go back to our action cams. Yeah. I got this. Yeah. So there's 4. 5 is here, 6 is the far end, 8 is the fan cam. And so if we score, yeah. So if we score, whatever, say we're on camera 2, click on this, and it shows up. Yeah. Or, but if you do this, you can see the view and cam, right? So. Just got to remember, Doug's iPad is the fan cam. So producer Dan, just getting used to the hotkeys here as we take in the game. I'd like to welcome all our fans from other teams. I know our friends from Salmon Arm like to watch every game. Same with our friends from Kamloops. It's good to meet some of them last night. So in case everybody is wondering, the Rockets have been working on a 2-1-2 forecheck. In practice, it looks deadly. So we'll see if they execute it today. They've also been able to break down the 1-2-2 neutral zone trap that Salmon Arm has been implementing the last couple times we played them. Should be easy to get through that now. Same with the 1-3-1. If somebody sets up 1-3-1, we got lots of passing lanes now to open that up. So Rockets ready for the playoffs. Game number 2 here. Once again, want to give a special shout out to two-time fan of the game, Terry Terrian. Also two-time Ringette Coach of the Year. So I know he's here today. I'm sure he'll come stand by us at some point. He gets a little nervous and has to walk around during games. Oh, so a little change up in the lineup. It looks like Douglas, McAllister, and Meekins are going to start. Coach Coverley changed his mind in the last 20 minutes. Doesn't surprise me. All right, face up at center. Radvej Kojovic go up against Meekins. Crowd is loud. Summerfield tries to clear. Goes right to her brother, Summerfield. That's McLeod. Goes back to Zeman. Zeman looks for Cozier. Now Shaughnessy picks it up. Down low in the corner off the boards. Clears it to the middle. Zeman intercepts. Pendre is there. Pendre looks to clear. It's the skate of Hesketh. Puck is cleared in by Zeman. Poitras plays it right to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy looks for McAllister on the stretch. It goes to Simister. Simister can't get around. Puck to center and dumped in. Once again, folks, if you can predict the first Rockets goal score today in the chat, you too can win one of those nice, awesome Rockets toques, compliments of BC Sportswear. Put it in the comment section or put it in the chat. I'm not sure if the chat's working. Said it wasn't, but it should be. So leave it a comment in the comment section. As long as it was done before the first goal, which I can verify the timestamp, you will get one of those cool toques. Fogarty looking for Coverley, just missed him. Puck goes in. Simister in a battle with Schultz. Puck goes back to Simister. He looks for Day. Day can't handle it cleanly. Puck is cleared right out to number, 11? That's Cozier. He fires it in just wide of the net. Konings back in their Day. Sorry, throws it up looking for Coverley. Hoodless picks it up. Can't clear. Puck is dumped in. We'd like to welcome Jake Konings back to the lineup after serving his 2-game suspension for a hit that wasn't really illegal, but the referee called it. Fogarty up to Hoodless to Nugent. The Chaos Lions in full havoc mode right now. Hoodless tries to get a shot off. Nugent gets a shot off just wide of the net. Nugent throws it out front for Hughes. Hughes takes a shot, scores! Malcolm Hughes scores the goal. First goal of the game. There's a fan cam. Not as lively as they were last night. Great start for the Chaos Line, getting us in the game. Malcolm Hughes. So if you pick Malcolm Hughes before the 17:47 mark of the period, you're going to get one of those awesome toques, compliments of BC Sportswear. I'll have to check the comment section to see who got it. I'd hope that Callum Hughes picked Malcolm. Smith has the puck. Gets it to Terrian. Terrian can't make a clean pass. Puck ends up on Bester's stick, and he just fires it out of play, just missing the referee. So face-off will be in the neutral zone. Scott, Terrian, and Mooring are out there. Konings back to Smith. Smith up to Terrian. Terrian dumps it in. Hesketh goes back for it. Terrian steals. Terrian back to Smith. Smith tried to get it deep. It's intercepted by Zeman. Smith bumps Zeman. Puck comes down to the corner. Konings picks it up. Looking for Mooring. Puck kept in by McLeod. Bester. To the line. Shot. Saved by Poitras. Kick to the corner. Bester throws it out front. Scott is there. He finds Terrian. Terrian to Mooring. Mooring avoids a check. Gets it in. Goes for a change. Puck comes out to the past the referee. Pendre took it in and over the line, and that's offside. So 16:47 to go here, first period. Shots 1-0 Kelowna. Douglas tries to get it in. He does. McAllister picks it up. McAllister, backhand saved by the goalie. Another shot. Meekins in the corner. Back to the line for Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy down to Meekins. Meekins looking for Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy has to regroup in the neutral zone. Puck is dumped in by Shaughnessy. Sabo looks to clear. He can't. But he does now. It goes right to McLeod. And it looks like we're going to have a penalty. A hooking call. Going to Pendre. So just like that, we're going to a Fogues Audio penalty kill. If you've got an event coming up, you need some sound equipment, lighting, staging, or a band, Dan Fogarty, Fogues Audio. So Rockets send out Nugent and Hoodless with Fogarty and Lalonde. Scramble draw. Puck picked up by Schultz. Schultz back to the line. Parker looks to take a shot. He can't, but he keeps it in. Nugent pokes it out. Nugent almost got some speed up there, but he didn't. Parker gets it over to Schultz. Schultz dumps it in. Poitras leaves it for Fogarty. Fogarty rims it back up the short side. Schultz looking for Zeman. Hoodless gets it to Fogarty. Fogarty wires it down the ice. Barker goes back for it. Barker behind the net. Waits for his players to set up. Finds Zeman. Zeman to the middle. Right to McLeod. McLeod back to Zeman. Intercepted by Terrian. That's Lucas Terrian, son of two-time Rink Coach of the Year, Terry Terrian. Has the puck, wires a shot, and saved by Jones. So 49 seconds left in the penalty to Pendre. 15:03 left in the period. Face off right in front of Jones. Smith has it, but turns it over. Puck is picked up, thrown across ice for Medeiros. Medeiros tries to get it up front. Terrian deflects it wide. Terrian just fires it down the ice. Hesketh goes back for it. Hesketh behind his net, pressured by Coverley. Coverley forces him wide. Hesketh still has it. Hesketh takes it to the corner. Bumped by Fogarty. Meekins to the line, kept in. Vikojovic wires a shot, hits Medeiros in front. Meekins tried to clear. Hesketh keeps it in. It's right to Shaughnessy. He turns it over. Puck thrown to the line. McLeod wires a shot. It's saved. Hesketh. Penalty's now over. Cozier looks out front. Puck's deflected. Vikojovic can't handle it. Coverley's there. Puck is shot down by Pendre. Right on net to Jones. No, just wide, so it is icing. 13:55 to go here, first period. Face-off coming into the Rocket zone to the left of Poitras. Ava's good. Yeah. Gay wins the draw to the corner. Picked up by Fogarty. Fogarty leaves it for Mooring. Mooring to Fogarty. Now Vajkovic has it. Vajkovic, and offside at the line. So face off in the neutral zone. Rockets win the draw. Shaughnessy goes forward. Puck is cleared back to Shaughnessy. Now Pendray. Over to Sinister. Sinister carries the puck in, but he touches. That's offside at the line. I think Mooring was in a little early, but that's all right. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. Chaos line out there. Puck picked up by Penticton. They just clear it. Pendray can't handle it cleanly. Goes right to Schultz. Schultz just dumps it in. Poitras leaves it. Shaughnessy up the boards. Puck deflects to the middle. Hoodless couldn't quite grab it. Parker dumps it in. Shaughnessy up the boards. Hughes runs into his player. Nugent over to Hoodless. Hoodless carries it wide. Hoodless still has it. Hoodless takes a bump. Back to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy steps in. Wires a shot just wide of the net. Pendray couldn't keep it in. We got a breakaway coming up here. 2-on-0. Parker. Shot. Saved by Poitras. Puck cleared. Great job by Poitras. Schultz out to Parker. Parker back to Schultz. Schultz to the line. Shot fired wide of the net. That was by Omlin, I believe. Shot on net. Saved by Poitras. Pendray looks to clear. Buck cleared out. Hughes tries to poke it forward. He can't. Goes right to Omlin. Omlin gets knocked down. Bester has it. Bester crosses the line to the middle. Mooring kicks it out of the zone. Zeman goes back for it. Goes all the way back to Omlin. Omlin up the boards to the neutral zone. Bester can't handle it. Puck goes to Mooring. He just fires it in. Picked up by Sabo. Sabo up the boards looking for McLeod. McLeod to the middle. Right to Zeman. Zeman takes a shot wide of the net. Bester and Zeman battling Smith and Scott, but it goes to Konings. Konings up to Mooring. Mooring to Scott. Scott dumps it in right on net on Jones. Rebound right to Scott. Scott gets it back to the line. Mooring down low to Scott. Scott looking up front for Mooring. He goes back to Fogarty at the line. Fogarty takes a shot and glove saved by Jones. Shots 3-2 Rockets, 4-2 Rockets. So Meakin's on the draw. Back to the line, Fogarty over to Lalonde. Lalonde puts it in deep. Picked up by Summerfield. Summerfield gets it right out to Cozier. Cozier dumps it in, but he wasn't at center, so that's icing. So we'll head all the way back to the Vees zone. It's 1-0 Kelowna on a goal from Malcolm Hughes just under 3 minutes into the game. Face off back to the line. Lalonde can't get a clean shot off. Puck is taken away by the Vees. They just dump it down the ice, and that's icing. So we'll send it all the way back to the zone. We're gonna do the camera adjustment down here. That's the Konings cam. Puck cleared out by Penticton, down the ice again. Not enough for icing this time. Pendre picks it up. Pendre can't make a pass, he's pressured. Day picks it up, goes to Simister. Simister. He skates it up. Gets it to Day. Day takes a shot. Rebound. Back to Shaughnessy at the line. He wires a shot, and that's gloved down by Jones. So there's the fans in the corner. We'll see how they react to this face-off. Day wins a draw, goes up front, Simister picks it up, Simister shoots, oh, save. Puck to the corner, Day to Simister, Simister back to Konings, Konings can handle it. So puck comes back to the neutral zone. Smith picks it up, puck down into the corner, thrown out front, picked up by Konings, he goes off the glass. Coverly. All the way to Day. Day looks for Simister just in front of him. Puck is deep in the corner. Puck behind the net. Down low, cleared out front. Skated out by Hesketh. He wires a shot. Saved by Poitras. Smith over to Konings. Konings. And net comes off. So referee stops play. So face off deep in the Rocket zone. Puck to the boards, Vajokovic. Back to the line. Fogarty looks to clear. Gets it to Hoodless. Hoodless to Hughes. Hughes dumps it in. Almlin goes back for it. Almlin stops. Up the boards. Vajokovic looks to clear. Fogarty wires a shot high over the net. Puck goes down low. Hoodless out front. Right to Nugent. Nugent can't handle it. Terrian's there. Terrian kicks at the puck. Terrian goes back to Fogarty. Fogarty can't keep it in. Puck shipped by him. Right to Cozier. Cozier bumped by Terrian. Puck back to the line. And a shot and a glove save by Poitras. Savo tried to get the corner, but Poitras had his glove there. So face off right here in the corner. Penticton wins the draw. Shot towards the net, it's blocked. Terrian gets it out to Mooring. Mooring tries to get a shot off, it goes to the corner. Terrian picks it up. Puck cleared. Terrian down low. Puck all the way into the corner. Schultz has it up the boards. Parker just missed it, but it goes right past the defenseman. So Scott has to go back, fans on the pass initially. Gets it over to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy to Scott. Scott has a little bit of space here. Scott just wires a shot, saved by Jones. Puck to the corner. Shaughnessy steps up, tries to keep it in. Puck's banked past him. Pendre knocks it off the stick of, I believe that was Medeiros. Puck to the corner. Picked up by Pendre. Pressured by Parker. He gets it to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy up the boards to McAllister. It was touched though by 55. Not sure who that is, but it was touched by him. Puck is deep. Puck cleared around. Konings looks to keep it in. He does. Takes a hit from Parker. Meekins takes a hit. Douglas is there. Back to the line. Konings takes a shot. Saved by Jones. Puck cleared out. Smith goes back for it. Konings goes back to pick it up. Konings tries a cross-ice pass, intercepted. Shot, save, rebound, scores. Bester on the rebound. Rockets can't be making those plays. Tie game now, 1-1. So tie game, 6:13 left to go first period. You don't want to leave a team like this kicking around here. You want to finish him and finish him early. Penticton has it. Puck cleared to Fogarty. Fogarty has a little bit of time, looks for Lalonde. Lalonde couldn't get it to it, so he chips it. Looking for Coverley. Lalonde dumps it in. Simister on the forecheck. Eskith in a battle with Simister. Simister and Vekojevic joins in, or Zeman joins in. Puck cleared the line. Lalonde wires a shot and saved by Jones. Rockets make a change. They send the Chaos line out. I believe the chat is disabled, Dan, because if I recall, they have that Google parent protection on the internet here, so it won't allow the chat function. In the corner, Nugent bumps his man, goes right to Hoodless. Hoodless to Hughes. Hughes takes a shot. Save, rebound, sitting there. Puck cleared. I believe that was Vejokovic. He couldn't handle it. Puck cleared out to the neutral zone. Shaughnessy just wires it right back in. Back to neutral zone. Vejokovic to Cozier. Cozier takes a shot and scores. Top corner, 2-1 Penticton. Not the first period the Rockets wanted to see here. Penticton came to play. Penticton full of confidence now. Rockets need a momentum shift. Let's see if this line can do it. Penticton wins the draw. Schultz wires the shot, blocked by Scott. Rebound, shot high over the net by Medeiros. Medeiros takes the bump. Bodies flying everywhere. Terrian picks it up. Parker ends up with it, wires a shot, saved by Poitras. Waring looks to clear and does. Terrian pokes it in. Zeman, or Hesketh picks it up. Hesketh to the line, kept in by Mooring. Hesketh again. Tries to shake off Scott. Schultz ends up with the puck. Schultz throws it up, deflects right to Fogarty, who fans on it. Puck cleared out. Parker, 2-on-1. Parker walks in, takes a shot, saved by Poitras. Terrian, little chip pass to Scott. Scott past Summerfield. Puck cleared to Lalonde. Lalonde follows up. Lalonde walks in. Backhand. Saved by Jones. I thought it was in, but he made the save. Zeman now has it. Zeman gets it into the Rocket zone. No icing. Fogarty off the boards, looking for Lalonde. Lalonde looking for Meekins, couldn't find him. Fogarty behind his net, pressured. Fogarty turned it over. Meekins looks to clear. McAllister gets it to the middle. Fogarty to McAllister. McAllister can't dump it in. McLeod has it. McLeod to the middle. Zeman missed it. Meekins off the boards for Douglas. Missed him. Puck goes down. McAllister skates onto it. A little bit of a break here. McAllister down low takes a bump from Moore. McAllister back to the line. Puck down low. That's Pendray down low, actually. Pendray back to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy wires a shot, blocked. Cozier looks to dump it in, but it shoots it right out of play. So 2:19 to go here. First period, 2-1 Penticton. Once again, stay tuned for Pan of the Game in the first intermission. Smith up to Cubberly. Cubberly chips it in. Simister picks it up. Simister can't cut to the net. He's pressured there by Sabo. Day behind the net, tries to come out front. Still has it. He goes behind the net. Day reverses down to Cubberly. Cubberly down to Simister behind the net. Too far for him. Koning steps in. Konings. Puck cleared by Penticton, intercepted by Day. Day can't get a shot off. Simister throws it to the front, just missed Day. Puck in the corner, Cubberly has it. Behind the net. Nobody there, so Penticton gets it and just fires it down the ice. And no icing as Smith gets there first. Bajlkovic with pressure. Cubberly now crosses the line, wires a shot, blocked away by Jones. Cubberly runs into Summerfield. Simister lays out his player. Cubberly throws it on net, saved by Jones. Puck to the line. Fogarty steps up and hits Parker. Puck goes out of play. So face off in the neutral zone. Just in front, in the neutral, sorry, the Penticton zone. To the right of Jones. Nugent on the draw, ties it up. Hughes goes for it. Nugent actually gets it. Down to Hoodless, takes a weird bounce off the stanchion. Hoodless now has it, looks out front. Nobody was there. Puck skated out by Hesketh, looking for Parker. Missed him, so that's going to be icing. Face-off will be back into the Penticton zone to the left of Jones. 47.7 left. And we'll get to everybody's favorite part, fan of the game. Today we have a good one. Face off one. Lalonde to Hughes. Hughes takes a shot just wide of the net. Fogarty leaves it. Hoodless takes a shot. Saved by Jones. Hesketh plays it right up the middle, down the ice. Poitras forced to play it. Lalonde skates it up the middle dangerously. Throws it to Hoodless. Hoodless deflects it. Hesketh goes back for it. Hesketh turns it over. Hoodless can't get a shot off. He took a bump from Schultz. Nugent behind the net to Hoodless. 6 seconds left. Hoodless throws it out front. Puck is covered up by Jones. So 2.7 left in the first. Shots 14-8 Kelowna, but the score is 2-1 Penticton. Hesketh eats the puck, and that'll conclude the first period. So once again, shots after one. 15 for Kelowna, 8 for Penticton. So it's time for everybody's favorite part, fan of the game. So Jeff McCoggan had his camera out. He was fan of the game yesterday, which was fantastic. But so Jeff's fan today, Ian McAllister wearing his Connor McDavid Team Canada jersey. And not only that, McAllister told us that he can do the haka, and he showed us. Ian McAllister, your fan of the game. Once again, we got our 4 cams. Our fans are a little quiet. We'll see if it picks up here. So Rockets look to regroup after a disastrous first period, giving the Penticton Vees a 2-1 lead. We'll see if the Rockets can turn it around here. Rockets have the puck. Shot saved by the goalie Jones. That was McAllister. So face off to the right of Jones. Meekins gets it to Douglas. Douglas back to Pendre. Pendre takes a shot. Intercepted by Penticton. Zeman up to Bester. Besser dumps it in. Pendrey's there, pressured by Kildaw. Puck out front, shot. High in the air, Poitras lost it. Scrambled, puck is cleared. Zeman can't handle it. Shot from Summerfield, saved by Poitras, puck to the corner. Bester picks it up, looks out front. Puck is cleared to the line. Summerfield throws it towards the net. Puck comes out. Puck fired in by Hesketh. Shaughnessy finds Douglas to McAllister. To Meekins. Meekins ran out of space. Scores! Weston Meekins on the good old bank shot. Takes it off the back of the goalie. 2-2. Rockets needed that one. He ran out of space. Goalie tried to recover, but wasn't thinking Meekins was going to do a good old banker. And he did, so tie game. Well, it's a good thing you got me because Dan missed it, so that's all right. Simister with some pressure. Turned over, Parker. Smith poked it off of Parker's stick. Puck gets dumped in. Konings to Coverly to Simister. Simister looks to go around Moore. Simister wires a shot, saved by Jones. Rebound covered up. So face-off will be to the left of Jones. Simister, backhand, scores! Top corner, 3-2 Rockets. Rockets had enough of letting these guys stick around. Simister took that one out the face-off, top corner, short side. Gotta love it. So after that goal, Rockets enter the chaos line. Nugent, Hughes, and Hoodless. Summerfield Up to McLeod. McLeod to Bester. Bester with Zeman. Zeman can't get a clean shot off. Zeman tried to go back to line. Puck's deflected. Summerfield to Nugent. Nugent looks to clear. Hughes can handle it. Summerfield dumps it in. Poitras leaves it. Fogarty plays it. Looks for Hoodless. Hoodless missed it. No icing. Penticton player could have played it. So Hesketh goes back. Summerfield back to Hesketh. Hesketh gets bumped by Hoodless. Zeman over to Summerfield. Summerfield up to McLeod. McLeod dumps it in. Shaughnessy's there. Shaughnessy back pass to Pendre. Leaves it for Hoodless. Hoodless can't make a clean pass. Intercepted by Zeman. Bodies battling on the boards. Nugent comes up with it. Nugent throws it up the middle. I'm not sure what he was thinking. And scores. Zeman. Puck was given right to Zeman on a bad turnover by the Rockets. 3-3. 17:07 to go here, second period. You can't just give another team life like that. You gotta bury him, and you gotta bury him quick. The longer you leave Penticton in this game, the more dangerous they get. Konings looking for Scott. Schultz gets it. He just dumps it in. Smith. Schultz. Whistle goes. I think the net's off. So ref will fix that. So face off to the right of Poitras. Shot wide of the net by Moore. Or by Parker, I should say. Puck comes out, Omlin. Tries to dump it in, blocked by Scott. Scott on the breakaway. Hooked from behind. No call. Parker throws it out front. Smith tries to get it to Konings, missed him. Medeiros dumps it in. Owen Scott's a little upset after that one. Don't blame him, he was hooked. Can't take a penalty though. Back to the line. Shot by Sabo, wide of the net. Cleared by Mooring. Scott hits his chest. Terrian runs over his player. Goes to the left of Jones. Terrian takes a bump. Puck still sitting behind the net. Sabo looks to clear. The line tries to keep it in. Stolen was McLeod. But Fogarty gets the puck. Looks to Mooring. Mooring picks it up. Mooring. Cross ice just missed Terrian. Puck cleared by Kildau. They had 6 players for Penticton. So that's definitely too many players. So face off. Back in the Vees zone. So Meekins, Douglas, McAllister. Shot on net off the face-off. McAllister. Back to the line. Lalonde walks. Waits for traffic to set up. Down to Meekins. Meekins far side to Fogarty. Fogarty fans in the shot. Still has it. Scores! Back Fogarty on the power play. 4-3 Rockets. So that's what the Rockets needed, a power play goal, but they got to keep building off this. They can't just let Penticton hang around. You got to get another 6 quick goals. You get 6, the other team quits, and the game is over. So you get 6 quick ones. It's easier said than done. This isn't NHL 26. Meekins has it. Over to Douglas. Douglas drops it. Shot by Pendre. Blocked. Schultz now. Looks for Parker. Parker wires a shot. Goes over the net. Pendre just missed Meekins, so that's icing. So we'll head back to the Penticton zone. 4 face-off. Face-off won by the Rockets. Pendre. Gets it to Simister. Simister looking for Coverley. Coverley couldn't get it in. Puck comes out. Day pressured by Bester. Bester looks to clear, goes right to Coverley. Coverley dumps it in. Sabo's there. Simister bumps him. Puck to the line. Shaughnessy dances around his player. Still has it. Stops. Throws it behind the net. Simister and Sabo go for it. Simister uses his body. Gets the puck to Coverley. Back down low, Shaughnessy behind the net to Simister. Simister can't handle it cleanly. He's there again. Puck cleared to the boards. Day at the line covering. Use it for Coverley. Coverley couldn't handle it. Koning slides over, gets it down to Coverley. Coverley in the corner. Down low, Simister behind the net. Throws it out front, blind pass. Nobody there. McLeod looks to clear. He can't. Day dumps it in deep. Sabo to the near side here. Koning steps in. Koning's down low. Simister can't handle it. Sabo clears it out to McLeod. McLeod gets to the neutral zone. Smith pressured. Smith turns it over. Hesketh can't get around Konings. Puck to the corner. Hesketh still has it though. Goes to Vajokovic. He can't get a shot off. Konings to Hughes. Hughes couldn't build up some speed. Hesketh was there. Vajokovic. Now Nugent to Konings. Konings over to Smith. Smith to Nugent. Puck at the line. Hughes tries to chop it in. Hoodless takes a shot just wide of the net. Zeman picks it up. Zeman takes a hit from Hoodless. Nugent looks out front. Hoodless couldn't play it. Nugent's there. Nugent to the front. Nobody there. Smith steps down. Hughes just missed it. Fogarty steps up, dumps it in. Rockets tag up. Summerfield to the middle. Right to Kozier. Kozier to Vajokovic. He can't handle it. Mooring steals. Crosses the line. Can't get a shot off. Hesketh is there. Hesketh takes a shot. Blockered by Poitras. Puck's loose, but cleared. Terrian, son of a two-time Rink coach there. Terrian gets it to Mooring. Shot. Save Jones. Hesketh tries to clear. Gets to Medeiros. Medeiros looking for Vajokovic. Vajokovic. He gets destroyed by Fogarty. Terrian to Fogarty. Fogarty steps up, goes around his check, still has it. Fogarty gets it to Terrian. Terrian misplays it. Puck cleared to the line. Lalonde wires a shot just wide. Parker goes back for it. Parker leaves it in the corner. Posts to the line. Shot by Fogarty deflected. Kildaw looks to clear. Lalonde skates onto it, just dumps it in, not deep. Gets another opportunity, gets it in deep. Puck's behind the net. Cleared up to the line. Scott keeps it in, dumps it in deep. McAllister gets hit by Kildaw. Battle on the boards, posts to the line. Shaughnessy Overskates it. Douglas down low to Meekins. Meekins shot. Jones makes a save. And face-off will be to the left of Jones with 2:52 or 10:52 to go. Looking forward to getting a coffee here, Dan. Meekins tries to get the puck forward. Puck does go forward. Shot. Out front again. Another save. Douglas shot just wide of the net. McAllister had a great A opportunity. Jones coming up big for Penticton. Penticton just trying to play it or pin it on the boards. Puck cleared up the line and past Shaughnessy. Parker with some speed. Tries to get her on Pendre. Parker hooked up here, and that's going to be a penalty for hooking. Held on to him a little too long. So Rockets going back to the penalty kill, a Fogues Audio penalty kill. You got an event coming up, need some sound equipment, need some lighting, staging, or a band. You're going to contact Dan Fogarty, Fogues Audio. Face-off won by Penticton. Parker at the line. Parker goes down low to Schultz. Back to Parker. Back to Schultz. Parker takes a shot blocked by Nugent. Fogarty skates onto it. He just chops it down the ice. Hoodless gives chase. Hoodless, first one there. Gets the puck. Hoodless. He's pressured. Schultz picks it up. Zeman goes cross ice, intercepted by Hoodless, but skated onto by Bester. Bester has it in the corner. Bester takes a look behind the net to Vajokovic. Vajokovic looks out front, just missed Zeman, but at the line, Summerfield takes a shot blocked by Nugent, chopped down by Hoodless. Puck rolls right down to Jones. Puck picked up by Schultz. Schultz pressured by Douglas. Douglas couldn't handle it. Zeman skates it up past Terrian. Smith pokes it to Terrian. Terrian gets it out. Summerfield to Vajokovic. Vajokovic dumps it in, hits the linesman. Vajokovic still has it, takes a shot high over the net. Puck cleared, far side. Schultz takes a shot. Say a rebound, scores. Power play goal, 4-4 at the ice clean. So with that, Rockets go to the break, 4-4. We'll watch the players come off the ice here. There's our fan of the game, Ian McAllister, right there. Not wearing his Team Canada jersey. Rockets come off the ice, head into the locker room. All right, folks, we will be back shortly. Give us 8 to 10 minutes for the Zamboni to clean the ice and the ice to dry. Freeze. I always get that wrong. So when the ice freezes, we'll be back. All right, so welcome back. As you can see, the three views. Refs are just putting the nets on. Once again, the fans aren't in their seats yet, so they're slowly making their way back. So with that late goal by Penticton, we are going to be starting at center ice here. Rockets face off at center here. It's a 0-0 game. Scramble draw. Day gets it back to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy over to Pendre. Pendre skates it up. Day just dumps it in. Buck deflects off of Hesketh. Picked up by Zeman. Zeman far side looking for Bester. Missed him all the way down the ice. Poitras forced to play it. Pendre looks to get it to Simister. Simister to Day. Day looking for Coverley. Sabo can't clear, but he does somehow. Shaughnessy still has it. Dumps it in. It goes deep. Simister skates onto it. Sabo has it. Sabo throws it out front, stolen. Puck deflects back to the line. Fogarty takes a shot, deflects wide. McAllister puts it down low. Hesketh leaves it behind the net for Zeman. Zeman off the boards to the line, kept in by Fogarty. Shot. McAllister now gets it low. Day. Now Lalonde takes a shot just wide of Jones. Puck comes up the boards to Kildaw. He fires it off the stanchion. Right to Lalonde. Lalonde gets the center. Crosses the blue line. Takes it wide. Lalonde behind the net. Still has it. Lalonde pressured by 3-4 V's. Puck goes deep. Deflected down for Parker. Parker, partial break here. Parker throws it out front, nobody there, except for Meekins, throws it up the boards. Summerfield plays it to the middle. Medeiros can't handle it. Lalonde clears off Summerfield's or shin pad, right to Meekins to Douglas. Douglas can't get there. Buck's in the corner. Douglas to Parker. Schultz pressured by Meekins. Now Douglas joins the play. Omlin goes D to Summerfield. Summerfield up the middle to Schultz. Schultz gets it in. Smith picks it up. Over to Konings. Konings to Douglas. Douglas to the middle. Goes right to McAllister. McAllister takes a shot, deflected wide. Smith keeps it in. Summerfield tries to go cross ice, intercepted by Konings. He kicks it to the corner. Omlin turns it over up the middle. Hoodless can handle it. Great opportunity. Puck turned over in the middle. Parker regroups, but gives it away to Nugent. Nugent over to Smith. Smith tries to make a move, stolen by Parker. Schultz takes a shot, saved by Poitras. Hoodless. To Nugent. Parker can't get around. Hoodless turns it over. Hesketh wires a shot wide of the net. Hughes drops down. Smith over to Pendre. Pendre to Hoodless. Hoodless to Nugent. Nugent deflects it off the boards. Nugent carries it in. Cuts to the net. Nugent backhand save by Jones. Quick whistle. So face-off is going to be to the right of Jones. Scott, Mooring, Therrien. Scott goes forward. Behind the net. Looks out front, just missed Therrien. Mooring throws it to the front, it's blocked. Zeman. Shot. Saved by Poitras. McLeod with the shot. Shaughnessy tries to play it. Got cleared up to Mooring. Mooring fans on it. Picked up by Bester. Bester, he turns it over. Fogarty has it. Fogarty. Looking for Mooring. Missed him. Bounced off the boards. No icing. Jones leaves it. Summerfield goes back for it. Therrien just missed it. Zeman turns it over to Scott. Back to the line. Shaughnessy couldn't handle it as he's trying to walk. Bester. McLeod dumps it in. Poitras leaves it. Shaughnessy grabs it. Shaughnessy, now Summerfield. Lots of V's on the ice, but no penalty. Got cleared in, played by Parker, but Fogarty was there. Gets to the Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy regroups behind his net, pressured by Medeiros. Medeiros caused the turnover. Parker throws it out front, but deflects it wide. Mooring dumps it deep to Fogarty. Fogarty around, looking for Therrien. Moore keeps it in right to Schultz. Scott rims it around, looking for Mooring. Mooring gets it, he just fires it down, he needs a change. A lot of pressure by Penticton right now. 4-4 game. Face-off won by Day to the corner. Pendray in the corner. Picked up by Day. Day has no pass. Still has it though. Guts up to Coverley. Coverley with some speed. Coverley looking for Sinister. Hesketh looks to clear. He gets bumped. Vikovic can't get it past Pendray. Sinister skates onto it. Gets it over to Lalonde. Lalonde wires a shot. It gets deflected wide. Pendray down to Sinister. Sinister out front. Day. Down low to Coverley. Coverley. It's it down low. Pendray wires a shot. It's deflected by Hesketh. And he gets possession. Hesketh now to post. Post over to Vajokovic, but that's offside. So face-off will be in the neutral zone with 2:17 to play. Shots 26-18 for Kelowna. Konings has the puck off the board. Sabo has it now. Battle in the half boards, or in the near center ice, I should say, on the board. Zeman makes a move around Smith, walks in, but fans on the shot. Puck cleared out. Foot race here. McAllister can't get past Sabo. Sabo throws it into the Rockets bench. So face-off's going to be to the left of Jones. 1:56 to go here, second period. McAllister has the puck behind the net, takes a bump, throws it up front to Meekins. Meekins shoots, rebound to Douglas. He couldn't bury it. Schultz gets it, fires it down the ice. Weird bounce. Parker skates onto it, but Smith gets there first, puts it to the corner. Puck cleared up the boards. Puck to the middle. Summerfield in a race with McAllister. Summerfield clears the neutral zone. Puck deflected in. Sabo tries a stretch pass to Parker. Puck ends up on Parker's stick. Parker button hooks, dumps it deep. Schultz is there. Schultz throws it out front for Medeiros. Shot, save Poitras. Puck in the corner. Schultz behind the net. Was looking out front, but puck's on the back of the net, so the whistle goes with 1:03 remaining, second period. Fans looking nervous watching this one. Penticton wins the draw. McLeod to the corner, pressured by Fogarty. McLeod tries to get to Zeman. Hoodless steps down. Fogarty on the puck. Off the boards to Hughes. Hughes just missed a little on. Fogarty again looks cross ice for Hughes. Hughes deked himself out there. Fogarty goes back for it. Behind his net, Fogarty to Hoodless. Hoodless turns it over to Zeman. Hoodless takes it back, gets it to Nugent. To Hughes. Hughes to Hoodless. Hoodless looking for Nugent, just missed him. Nugent behind the net, throws it out front. Hughes with a shot, it was blocked. Or he fanned on it. Hoodless out front to Hughes. Hughes just couldn't get a shot off. Hesketh picks it up. Hesketh crosses the line, but offside was Zeman. So with 1 second left, there'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. And in 1 second, we'll go to our fan of the game. Compliments of BMO and Jeff McCoggan. And that's it, folks. That concludes the second. So official shot count after two, 27 for the Rockets, 20 for the Vees. Score is 4-4. So once again, it's our time for fan of the game. If you missed it earlier, our fan of the game is Ian McAllister wearing his Connor McDavid Team Canada jersey. And once again, he's a big fan of New Zealand and he likes to do the haka, so here he goes. Ian McAllister, your fan of the game. All right, so heading to the third period here, Rockets got a lot of work to do here. Tie game, shouldn't be tied, but the way they've been playing, they've kept Penticton in this game the entire time. Every time they've had a lead, they haven't been able to build on it. Penticton actually had a 2-1 lead at one point. So Rockets got to cue the comeback again. Must win, you got to win this one. Can't tie, you got to win. They're the number one ranked team in the regular season for a reason. So we'll see what team shows up here third period. Definitely needs to be the team that wants to win. That killer instinct needs to be engaged right now. Because all these other teams that are watching, they're going to start believing they can beat Kelowna when they shouldn't. Pendre takes a bump by Schultz. Mooring, he clears it far side. Sabo up the boards. Scott is there, gets it to Terry, and he dumps it in. Puck goes far corner. Mooring didn't get there. Hesketh did. Hesketh turns it over. Mooring bumps his player on the boards. Puck squirts free. Picked up there by Schultz, but he turns it over. Puck's dumped in by Mooring. Puck down low. Turn over to Scott, but Scott couldn't handle it. Medeiros looking for Parker. Goes right to Poitras. He just covers. And we'll have a face-off to his right with 18:59 to go here, third period. McLeod back to the line. Puck down to McLeod. Summerfield again. She dumps it in. Turned over Day to Sinister. Can't get around Omlin. Bester gets it in deep. Smith takes a bump from Zeman. Zeman chips at it, throws it out front. Konings is there. Knocked off his stick by Bester. Shot by McLeod, saved by Poitras. Smith off the boards. Now Sinister has it. Sinister banks it past Omlin. Sinister looking for Coverley. Couldn't get it to him. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Fogarty skates it up. Fogarty crosses the line. Takes it to the corner. Cuts towards the front. Knocked off his stick. Sinister's there. Sinister back to Lalonde. Lalonde wires a shot. And saved by Jones, as there wasn't enough traffic or sticks to deflect it. So 4-4 still. 18:01 to go, third period. 29-22 are the shots. This is playoff game number 2. Rockets win the draw. The line looks to step in. Puck poked by him. 2-on-1 opportunity. Cozier takes it wide to the front. What a save by Poitras. Shot. Fogarty gloves it. Fogarty. Button hooks. Looking for Douglas. Just missed him. Down the ice. That's going to be icing. So 17:32 to go. Face off to the left of Poitras. Pendre looks for McAllister. McAllister bumped by Sabo. Meekins to Douglas, but Hesketh was there to intercept Shaughnessy. Right to McAllister. McAllister cuts up the middle, gets it to Douglas. Douglas, backhander, saved by Jones. Shaughnessy goes back for it. Shaughnessy to Meekins. Meekins deflects it, and it goes out of play. So face off in the neutral zone on the Rockets side. Nugent gets it to Hoodless. Hoodless fires it in, deflects in by Summerfield. Puck in the corner. Knocked off his stick by Nugent. Nugent gets it deep. Puck reversed to the far side. Summerfield can't get it out. Shaughnessy keeps it in. Summerfield over to Bester. Bester crosses the line. Knocked off his stick by Pendre. Shot right in the glove of Poitras by Zeman. $16:22 to go. 30-23 are the shots. Vejkojovic to the line, back to Vejkojovic. Over to Hesketh. Hesketh couldn't handle it. He has to dump it in. Scott plays it. Scott off the glass, looking for Therien. Puck dumped back in by Hesketh. Poitras plays it. Smith to Konings. Konings to Therien. Therien bang pass to Scott. Scott takes a big hit. Puck is thrown out of play. Scott didn't like the high hit. Face off in the neutral zone. Scott has the puck. Gets to center. Takes it in. Schultz looks to clear, kept in by Konings. Konings runs over his player. Konings takes a shot high over the net. Smith keeps it in, just past Therien. Mooring joins the battle. Puck still tied up on the boards by Medeiros. He's just pinning it. Puck poked off his skate by Scott. Puck kicked to Scott. Scott with the dangle. Couldn't hang on to it though. Smith at the line, keeps it in. Gets it to Scott. He just leaves it. Summerfield in the corner. Fans on her attempt. Therien battled by Schultz. Therien still has it. Over to Mooring. Mooring looks out front. Nobody there. Medeiros to the line. Smith tries to get to Mooring, but puck comes to the neutral zone. Schultz bumps Mooring. Mooring takes a hit from Medeiros. Schultz fans on it. Goes right to Day. Day carries it in. Bumps his player in the corner. Mooring behind the net. Looks out front, but Jones covers up. 14-17 to go, third period. The physicality is picked up here. Penticton playing for keeps here. They're not going to go down easy. Nor should they. This is the playoffs. Dace and Mr. Cubberly out there. Cubberly on the boards. Puck is cleared off a stanchion and out to the neutral zone. Fogarty goes back for it. Fogarty picks it up. Off the boards. Cubberly to Stolen. Day tries to skate through some players, but they're locking him down. Lalonde has it. Carries it up. Lalonde. Back to Sinister. Sinister to Day. Day looking for Sinister. Just missed him. Puck goes to the corner. Day clears it, or tried to get there. Puck is cleared to the line. Lalonde backhands it to the corner. Behind the net now. Sinister has it. Takes it to the other corner. Back to the line to Fogarty. Fogarty waits for traffic. Takes a shot. It gets deflected wide. Day tries another banker, but Jones is ready this time. So face-off will be to the right of Jones. The 4-4 game. We're in the playoffs. It's a round-robin format, but you want to win all three. Pendray at the line, takes a shot, gloved by Jones. Face off to the right of Jones. Face off one by the Rockets, back to Pendray. Pendray, pressure to the line, didn't have a shot. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Pendray leaves it for Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy tried to make a pass, it gets deflected. We're playing a 2-3 shell here in the neutral zone, Penticton. Puck turned over, Meekins walks in, takes a shot, what a save by Jones. Shaughnessy dumps it in, Omlin around. Douglas to Meekins. Puck turned over right to Cozier. Puck poked past him. Pendray stops. Goes far side for McAllister. McAllister tries to hit Douglas, just missed him. Esketh goes back for it. Esketh skates it out. Esketh still has it. He gets dumped by McAllister. At the line, Parker takes a shot. Weird bounce, but Poitras is able to play it. Koning's on the half boards. Puck thrown towards the net. Poitras wisely covers it up. $11:49 to go. 11:59 to go. 33-24 are the shots. Fogarty. To Lalonde. Lalonde deflects it out. Lalonde over to Fogarty. Fogarty looking for Hughes. Hughes chips it in. Esketh plays it. Esketh skates it up the middle. Pressured by Nugent. Esketh just dumps it in behind the net. Bester couldn't get there. Puck goes out to Hughes. Hughes over to Hoodless. Hoodless takes it wide. Knocked off his stick, but goes right to Fogarty. Fogarty wires a shot into the glove of Jones. So face-off will be in the Penticton zone. It's like we got a strobe light going on over there. Scott gets the puck to the corner. Parker tried to clear to the line. Puck does come out now. Shaughnessy's back for it. Shaughnessy skates it up. Parker Shaughnessy, he goes wide. Throws it out front looking for Mooring. Mooring gets it. Takes a shot. Blockered away there by Jones. Shaughnessy, puck hops over his stick. Still keeps it in though. Down low to Therrien. Puck goes far side looking for Parker, but that's going to be icing. So face-off back in the Penticton zone. Penticton's looking for that home run pass. And they're fine with an icing. But they're trying to send one guy every time they get the puck. So we'll see how the Rockets adjust to that. Right now, Penticton's playing survivor mode. Seems to be working for him. See how long that can last. They got Day, Sinister, Coverly out there to go against. Battle on the boards, Day. Puck to the line. Smith keeps it in. Coverly down low to Sinister. Sinister takes a look. Couldn't handle it cleanly. Bumps his man. Puck down low. Day's hooked up. Day back to the line to Konings. Konings shakes and bakes. Puck goes down low. Day again. Takes a bump. Sinister now behind the net. Looking for Day again, but hits the stick of Zeman. And that goes out of play. So we'll have a face-off in the Penticton zone. It's cold up here in the balcony today. Puck to the corner. Kildaw throws the line. The lawn wires a shot, saved by Jones. Fogarty keeps it in. McAllister couldn't get it down. Lalonde retreated, has it now. Dumps it in, hits the ref. Those are stingers. But yeah, shin pads on. Shot by Meekins. Rebound, scores! McAllister! 5-4 Rockets! With 9:42 to go in the third. You couldn't have asked for that better. Fans don't look that active right now. I guess they don't trust this team right now. So, neither do I, so I'll be honest with you. I think the fans will be a little bit more active when there's one more goal or two. Probably three more, to be honest with you. Fogarty looks to clear. Puck turned over. Meekins skates it in, but offside. It looked like Douglas was offside by a foot. So face off outside the blue line in the neutral zone. Day, Simister, Cubberley with Shaughnessy and Pendray. Summerfield has it. Over to, I think, our partner Post. Puck cleared out. Pendray over to Cubberley. Cubberley couldn't get it past Medeiros. Medeiros for Parker. Pendray, bang pass. Goes back to, I'm not sure that is at Omland. I think it is Omland. Puck gets chipped in. Shaughnessy couldn't clear. Schultz had it, but Day stole it. Day skates it up the middle. Day goes wide, cuts back to the middle, goes wide again, takes a shot. Save, rebound. Oh, Rockets couldn't skate onto it. Puck cleared. Looking for Parker, but Shaughnessy gets there. Shaughnessy to Cubberley. Cubberley looking for Day. Cubberley dumps it in, gloved. Still in. Day. Now Hesketh. Hesketh button hooks. Hesketh keeps skating. Hesketh now to the middle. Didn't get a shot off. Konings to Hughes. Hughes misplays it. Back to the line. Sabo with a shot. Saved by Poitras. Kicked right out front. Bester couldn't control it. Bester now has it down low. McLeod behind the nets. Looks out front. Puck knocked off the stick of Zeman. Puck is kept in at the line. Shot hit Bester. Day just wires it down the ice right on Jones. So 7:46 to go. Rockets needed to change. Puck is cleared out. Bester turns it over. Hughes leaves it for Nugent. Nugent avoids a hit. Nugent dances. Nugent goes wide. Still has it. Back pass. Probably should have shot that one, but Fogarty has it now. He wires a shot. Hits a shin pad. Puck comes down the ice. Lalonde goes back for it. He picks it up behind his net. Lalonde looking for Hughes on the stretch. Hughes deflects it in for Hoodless. Omlin gets there first. Hoodless hits him. Nugent chips it to Hoodless. Hoodless throws it out front. Just missed Terrian. Puck skated out by Bester. He dumps it in. Fogarty picks it up. Fogarty looks for Terrian. Terrian dumps it in. Omlin down low. Gets destroyed by Terrian. Terrian throws it cross ice. Shaughnessy keeps it in. Summerfield can't clear. But now Medeiros clears it out past Parker and down the ice, so that's icing. Once again, they're trying the stretch. Every time Penticton, they send somebody. So Salmon Arm, if you're watching, you play him next. So I'm sure you'll be paying attention to that. So face off to the left of Jones. Meekins wins it back to Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy wires a shot, saved. Rebound cleared by Schultz. Puck comes out. That was Cozier, couldn't get it, couldn't take it deep. Schultz over to Hesketh, turned over. Meekins all alone, cuts in, takes a shot off the side of the net, scores! Puck found its way in the net. 6-4 for the Rockets on a nice bank shot by Meekins. Or actually, I don't know if it's McAllister or Meekins. Somebody's taking credit. No, it's Meekins. He got it. I can hear Kim Fogarty in her megaphone. She's super pumped up. Got that siren going. That was a perfect time. I just want to let the YouTube algorithm know that we don't own the rights to the music being played here at MMP Place, but the person on music does own the rights, so please contact MMP for rights verification. Face off at center. Zeman wins it. Pendre has it now. McAllister to Douglas. Douglas can't get it in deep. Summerfield has it. Summerfield off Shaughnessy. Chips it out. Zeman walks in, takes a shot wide of the net. Puck goes around and out. Omlin couldn't keep it in. Omlin does dump it in now. Puck picked up by Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy looking for Sinister. Sinister walks in, takes a shot, scores! Gavin Sinister, second goal of the game. 7-4 Rockets. It is now Mortal Kombat time. If they get one more, that'll finish them. Ideally, you'd like to get 4 more and finish with 11 because you want to get the goal differential. Simister has it again. Simister loses it to Hesketh. Puck cleared out. Konings. Over to Coverley. Coverley. Over to Konings. Konings dumps it in. Puck goes deep. You might just want to put it in studio mode and then, yeah, then you can always hit 9 to switch. Turnover, Day back to the line. Smith to Sinister. Sinister takes a shot high over the net. Puck comes out. Smith picks it up. Smith button hooks. Looking for Coverley. Coverley deflects it. And it wasn't at center, so that's icing. So 4:44 to go. 7 Rockets. Official shots 41-25. Summerfield takes a shot, it goes wide of the net. Fogarty chips it around Bester, right to Hoodless. Hoodless looking for Nugent. Summerfield has it. Now dumped in by Hesketh. Poitras kicks it to the corner. Fogarty up to Hoodless. Hoodless gets it out past the line. Touched by Bester. That should be offside. It is. It's a face-off in the neutral zone. 4:21 to go. Schultz dumps it in. Poitras plays it. Lalonde gets it up to Terrian. Terrian to the feet of Nugent. Nugent gets dumped. That's going to be a penalty. Puck is down low. Touched by Penticton. So we're going to a BC Sportswear power play. If you need some corporate teamwear, hats, hoodies, toques, or stickers too, go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. Once again, if we get a Rockets hat trick today, you can go get one of those nice Rockets limited edition hats. Compliments of BC Sportswear. You just need to go down to BC Sportswear on Monday. Go find Kyle and tell him who scored the hat trick and on what day. And you can get one of those limited edition hats. They're nice. I've seen them. Kyle's wearing one around the rink. Douglas takes a shot, scores! Braden Douglas. Mortal Kombat time is complete. They have finished them. 8-4 with 3:57 to go here in the third. Took the Rockets a while to get going here, but they finally have in the third period. They stuck a fork in him. Now they're just waiting to put the knife in him and chop the head off. It's just about there. It's hanging on by a couple layers of skin. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Shaughnessy has it. Shaughnessy goes D to D to Pendre. Pendre looks up the middle, intercepted. Puck comes out though. Puck is dumped in by Vajokovic. Picked up by Shaughnessy. Shaughnessy. Stretch pass looking for McAllister. But I'm not sure what they call offside or icing already, but we'll see where the faceoff goes. Faceoff back in the Rocket zone to the right of Poitras. Puck to the corner. Day up the boards to Coverley. Coverley gets destroyed, but he's all right. He's tough as nails. Omlund dumps it down to Lalonde. Lalonde looks for Coverley. Coverley has it. Coverley to Simister. Simister cuts in. Leaves it for Day. Day takes a shot. Saved by Jones. So 3:07, face off inside the zone. Boxers have the puck. Simister down low, looks out front, just missed Coverley. Puck picked up by Bester. Bester to the middle, goes right to Zeman. Zeman leaves it for Parker. Parker shot saved by Poitras. Konings up to Simister. Simister skates it out. Simister to the middle, gets it to Day. Walks in, takes a shot just wide of the net. Puck to the corner. Smith can't handle it. Konings does. Konings. Turns it over. Bester turned it over. Coverley chips it out. Day has it now. He just fires it in. Jones plays it to the corner. Puck played up by Penticton. Bester goes to the middle looking for Parker. Parker walks in. He gets hit by Nugent. Pendre behind his net, slows it down. Skates up the middle. Pendre around his check. Pendre takes a shot. Rebound to Hoodless. Hoodless can't handle it. Puck in the corner, Vajokovic. Throws it to the middle, intercepted. Puck dumped in by Hoodless. They go for a change. Therrien pressures. Zeman has it. Zeman looks for Vajokovic. Missed him. Pendre up to Douglas. Douglas gets bumped by post. Gozier just fires it in. Shaughnessy. Cleared, looking for McAllister. And that's going to be icing. So face-off will be back inside the zone. We're going to put it on the fan cam the rest of the way here. We'll see how the fans react. Fogarty in the corner. To Lalonde. Lalonde up the boards. Parker, he gets hit. Bester walks to the middle. McAllister pokes it to Douglas. Skated onto by McAllister. McAllister to the middle. Meekins just couldn't get there. Meekins turns it over. Carried up by Schultz. Schultz dumps it in. 35 to go. Poitras leaves it for Lalonde. Schultz gets hit by Lalonde. Bester comes up with it, but Fogarty skates onto it. Fogarty turned over. Meekins just dumps it in. Summerfield looks to clear. Almost intercepted by Therrien. Puck is cleared. Zeman takes it in, 6 seconds left. Scott looks to clear. And that'll do it, folks. Rockets win 8-4. The fans look like they're cheering a little bit better right now. They weren't earlier. Kelowna won 8-4.
Okay.
So Rockets 2-0 so far this postseason. Players lined up for the handshake. Great showing by Penticton. Definitely showed us more than I think what the Rockets actually expected. There's cameraman Jeff. Let's look at the Jeff view right now. So this is what Jeff McCoggan's looking at right now. He's walking. Walking through the fan cam. Right there, right here, fan cam, there's Jeff. All right, folks, so that concludes it. So we will see you next week, Friday, when we play in Sicamous, when we play the Vernon team for the third game of the round robin. And once again, we want to thank our sponsors. If you can support these sponsors, please do. Next week, we'll see you Friday at, I believe it's 12:45.